high places for the worship of foreign gods, and the Lord became angry with him for turning his heart away from the God of Israel. Despite the Lord appearing to him twice and commanding him not to follow other gods, Solomon did not obey. As a consequence, the Lord informed Solomon that he would tear the kingdom away from him and give it to one of his servants. However, for the sake of his father David, the Lord decided not to do this during Solomon's lifetime, but declared that it would happen during the reign of Solomon's son. The Lord also planned to leave a portion of the kingdom with Solomon's son, giving one tribe to him for the sake of David and Jerusalem, the city that the Lord had chosen. To carry out his plan, the Lord raised up several adversaries against Solomon, including Hadad the Edomite, who was a descendant of the king of Edom. Furthermore, Jeroboam, one of Solomon's officials, rebelled against the king. The account of Solomon's life in 1 Kings ends with chapter 11, verses 41 to 43. However, to get further insights into the final chapter of his life, one must turn to another book in the Bible, specifically Ecclesiastes. Despite his pervading sadness and the consequences of his actions, Solomon's legacy includes the authorship of 3 Bible books: Song of Solomon, Proverbs, and Ecclesiastes. These books likely reflect Solomon's reflections and realizations about life, wisdom, and the mistakes he made during his reign. Solomon reigned over all of Israel for 40 years before resting with his ancestors. His son Rehoboam succeeded him as the king of Israel. In Ecclesiastes, Solomon candidly reflects on his pursuit of happiness and the various paths he explored. He found that a life without a relationship with God, the Creator, was ultimately futile, leading to emptiness and pointlessness. Solomon tried to find fulfillment in wisdom, but he realized that his pursuits were like chasing after the wind, fruitless and meaningless. He attempted to seek pleasure and laughter, filling his palace with festivities, but even these indulgences left him unsatisfied. The pursuit of pleasure without a connection to God does not bring true joy and fulfillment. Solomon also tried to pursue luxury and wealth for the sake of happiness. However, he discovered that material possessions and riches did not bring genuine happiness. He sought pleasure in wine and embraced folly, but these experiences failed to provide lasting satisfaction. Solomon engaged in great projects, built houses, planted vineyards, and created beautiful gardens. But none of these material achievements could fill the void in his heart. Finally, Solomon experimented with lust and physical pleasure, but he found that such pursuits could not bring true happiness. Even a harem of 700 wives and 300 concubines were not enough to bring him true happiness. The book of Ecclesiastes serves as a reflective account of Solomon's attempts to find purpose and meaning in life through worldly pursuits. His conclusions point to the importance of seeking a relationship with God, as only in His presence can true joy and fulfillment be found. So why did Solomon marry 700 wives and keep 300 concubines? It was primarily for fostering political alliances among the surrounding nations. It was also because of his moral failings. He could not trust God to be the only source of his strength until it was too late. Tell me in the comments section what you consider the saddest aspect of Solomon's life. Do you agree that his numerous wives and mistresses were responsible for his downfall? May our end be better than our beginning. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Amen.